Peace, peace, love, harmony, and light. My brothers and sisters, this is Chief Kalanago with another video. Always vibrating on this high frequency, man. Always on this high vibration. I don't smoke, I don't drink, but I'm always high of a life because of hope. The expectation, knowing that things are happening, knowing that we are making moves, from where we were, I would say last year, 2 years ago, even 6 months ago. All right. That energy, that wave of American Aborigines just stepping into the truth is so refreshing. And my brothers and sisters, let me remind you of this life that we live, or we so seek to comprehend what it's all about. Here is something that we must not lose sight of. We live in a dual dimension. Okay, it's called the third dimension because, of course, you have the positive, the negative, and the neutral. But people always tend to focus on the duality of things. Example, you have male, you have female, you have good, you have bad, you have up, you have down, you have left, you have right. Okay. And I know a lot of times we want to see the good in people, and that's a good thing. It's a great outlook on life. But we have to realize that the only way for good to exist, you have to know what bad is. The only way to know if positivity exists, you have to know what negativity is. So if there isn't anything in nature that reflects negativity, then there would be no balance. There will be no balance. Where am I going with this? You see, we as a people, we have so much work to do. We are stepping up to regain our throne. But have you ever asked yourself, how did we get where we are at today? If we were such a good people, if we were such a strong people. And of course, I'm not saying that we weren't. Yes, we were. But people tend to forget the opposite of good, which is opposed to the strong-minded and the warriors. You had those who lived in fear, those who aspire for other things more than, in other words, they thought that the grass was greener on the other side. So they sold our people out. And it has happened in the past. And it's still happening today, and it will still happen tomorrow. That is just the nature, okay, of this life that we live in. And what you have to realize is this: a lot of the people or ancestors that sold our people out, those that just came to cause negativity and problems and propaganda and lies, what you think, they just died out? For you to believe that, then you would have to believe the story that all the American Aborigines, aka American Indians, they became extinct, that they died. But of course, we don't believe that. So why would you live in the illusion that all those ancestors that sold our ancestors out, those who were walking a righteous path, those who stood and died for justice and fought for so that we can be here today, who do you think sold them out? Who do you think worked with the colonizers? Who do you think worked with the invaders to take over our land? Those were the disagreeables. All right. Those with the dark hearts and the dark minds. They sold us out. And they didn't just become extinct or their energy died. No. A lot of their descendants are out here today, causing problems, spreading lies, spreading negativity, because misery loves company. And they will not stop until they destroy the progress that we have made, because they are looking for attention. They are attention seekers. They're looking for glorification. But my brothers and sisters, you see, energy cannot be destroyed. It is only transferred. Okay? Energy could only be transferred. It cannot be destroyed. So what am I saying? The only way to protect yourself from negativity is not to allow it to come into your energy field. Don't give it any time of day period, because that's when it becomes, how would I put it? It becomes relevant. Okay? That's the only way it becomes relevant. Just like the fiat currency, the piece of paper. It really has no value, but it becomes relevant because of the value that we put on it. It is the same thing with negative people. They are irrelevant. Okay? Very irrelevant. But they become relevant when you pay attention to their negativity and you continue to spread their negativity. So you give them life. Don't give them life. Okay? Because they have already fell short because of all the lies. People came to realize that, you know what? They were telling lies. All right? But one thing with the devil, the one thing with Satan, the adversary, that energy never gives up. It has to stay alive. It just transforms itself. So be mindful of the energy that you allow to come into your space. Stay focused. Once again, we have come too far. We got too much work to do. Our elders are suffering in the streets. Our children are suffering in the streets. You are suffering in the streets. Okay? Don't forget, we are still POWs in our home. We can't afford to be distracted. So I'm here to tell you again tonight, stay positive, stay focused. Don't get caught up. Don't fall into the darkness. Continue to walk in the light. Now, if you are a descendant of a disagreeable, a sellout ancestor, an ancestor that came here with negativity, and that's in your nature, and you are serving your purpose, you know what? Congratulations. But I am not going to allow any type of negativity to infiltrate my positive energy and my light. And I suggest that you don't either. Okay? You don't either. Because we have been fighting this battle for how long? Over 500-600 years in our land? Huh? Still being ruled and governed by invaders? And you spend your energy and your time listening to people telling lies and spreading gossip, when we should all be trying to, those of us who are on that positive frequency, try to unite and come together and make some moves, but you're getting caught up. Don't get caught up. Let it go. Let that negative energy die. It's not relevant. They are not relevant. Only you make them relevant. Once again, misery love company, my brothers and sisters. Stay focused. Stay positive. For me, no type of negativity could get to me. No. Because you see, I have a choice. I have free will to let it affect me or not let it affect me. Guess what? A lot of times people choose to react opposed to respond. And I'm always going to respond in positive light and energy. You see, I am not paying that negative energy any mind. I'm not giving it any light. And one of the worst insults in life is to ignore. That's it. Just to ignore. Don't get fed into it. No, don't give it energy. Don't feed it at all. It's going to die out by itself. And that's what I continue to do. because I got too much work to do, man. My light is too bright. So once again, this is Chief Kalanago, man, with another video of just truth, facts over feelings. All right. Nobody could stop the inevitable. And what's the inevitable? The light will always shine. Okay. The light will always shine. We are going to step up and restore what's ours. And even those who look like us that come against us, they are going to fall as well. Let us put them in the hands of the ancestors. Let us put them in the hands of the Great Spirit. Let us put them in the hands of the Most High. They cannot beat us. We will forever be victorious. We got too much work to do. You feel me? We don't need to be fighting people who look like us. At least not at this particular time. All right. Let us make our claim. Let us proclaim who we are. Let us stand and let the world know that the American Aborigine, the Indian race, is still here. We are not extinct. Okay. We will deal with the sellouts later. We will deal with the negative people later. Don't give them your energy right now. We need that energy to step up and face the beast. Okay? So all those ancestors who were disagreeables, all those ancestors who were negative, those that sold us out, and they reincarnated here in their children, their descendants, to cause the same problems, they are not going to win. We're not going to give them the energy this time. No. Okay? Now, we're not going to do that. We have to learn from the lessons that our ancestors didn't pay attention to. And we cannot afford to fall into that trap again. All right. So stay positive, stay focused, surround yourself with positivity only. No negative vibes. All right. No negative vibes. I don't care if your circle is only 2 people. I don't care if it's only 3 people. Find at least one person who is loyal and that you can trust, and you have already won the battle. Okay? For me, I am loyal to those that I serve. All right? And if I could find one loyal person from the people I call my friends or family, then victory is already won. Just one. Just one loyal person that I could trust, and I have already won. They cannot defeat us. They cannot defeat me. I am too strong. Okay? So let us continue to rise. Let us continue to put in that work. Let us continue to protect our family. Let us continue to speak and plant those seeds as to who we are and what we need. It has to be in your affirmations every single day. Put it out there in the universe. Our throne will be restored, and we will restore balance back on our homeland. Our enemies will bow before us. It is going to happen. I proclaim it and I claim it, and I ask my ancestors to assist me, assist us in this movement, because we can't lose. We will not lose. We were never losers, and we are going to win. This is Chief Kalanago with a quick video. Don't allow negativity to come into your space and destroy you. Misery love company. So don't give it any of your energy. All right? Peace and love.